Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our show, Healing Within. Tonight, I've got Roy Fensom from Moon and Mars with me, everyone. So, if you're on, do say hi, get to know you. And those of you who are new to the show, my show, Healing Within, is showing you different ways on how you can heal yourself within. Okay. So if you could press the share button and share it with your family and friends, that'd be nice. So if you're on, just say hi so we know that you are on. So this will be my last show tonight. So from next week onwards, Roy Fensom here will be taking taking over.
I'll be banging the drum instead of Eliza.
Yeah, he'll be.
That sound you hear in the background is Eliza trying to play the singing bowl with her knee.
Yeah, with the knee and all that. We've got two of us on screen tonight. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put up with him for 1 hour. Help me.
Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Oh, I'm never going to work.
Hello, good morning, Jen. Oh, where are you? Is that about the commander?
Yeah,
Jen. Oh, good morning. So where are you from? Because it's actually evening here in Adelaide, Australia. So if you tell us where you're from. I don't think you're in Australia because it's not morning here.
No, we've lost a bit of time between the two of these.
Hello, Susan. Yeah, no, Susan. Nice to have you on, Susan.
So do you want to go straight into a sound healing or something for everybody? Or do you want to hang off for a bit?
For a bit, because how many have you got? 7. Yeah, I might just do a sound healing now for those of you who.
Oh, he's in Oregon. Wow. Oregon. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Glad to have you on board.
It's nice to have you on. So I just explain for those of you, I think Jen, I haven't met you before. I think your first time, so welcome. So I just explained that I'm a soul voice sound. So I've got a gift that I can channel healing sound and soul of language. So I'll be sharing that soon. So I'll be using, I think Roy might help me here to play some instrument. Shall we share what we got tonight?
Yes.
Let's see. So I got this one. This can you see the screen? So that's a 7 and a 7. That's a chime with the 7 chakra sounds. So that. That's a chime. So you want to explain your bowl?
This one here is an Indian singing bowl, and it has a multitude of symbols on the outside. Has a very nice tone, if I can get it to work.
Hello, Ross. Nice to see you. Hello, Jessie.
We'll just put these up so that people know that we're taking care of them. Hello.
Hello, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Nice to have you on.
First time watcher we're here.
Yeah.
Veska. Veska. Oh, right. Lovely to have you on board.
Yeah. Where are you from, Veska? Are you from Australia or somewhere else? If you could let us know, that'd be nice. And I know Amanda. Hi, Amanda. And Jessie.
Oh, I'm glad to see that you're here, Jen. And the singing bowls. We've got a couple of singing bowls actually tonight, but I've only shown you one. And we also have, which we will be using shortly, the lovely African type drum. And Eliza has American Indian?
Yeah, American shamanic.
American shamanic drum. So, yeah, we got a little bit of variety there, and we'll do a sort of a sound healing shortly.
What is Jen say? My 11-year-old actually told me about singing bowl. Oh, that's great for 11-year-old to know about singing bowls. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and thank you very much, Yvonne, for dropping in. What's this? Hello, Eliza. You are a beautiful soul. Never forget that.
Hi, thanks, Roy. Yvonne. Same to you.
Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne.
Evening from Perth. We're getting them from all over the place.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This is a brilliant.
Hi, Michelle.
Where's that one? Victoria.
Adelaide.
Pakenham, Victoria.
Victoria.
And we've got evening from Perth. Thank you very much, Michelle.
Stephen from England. Oh, welcome,
good
Stephen.
Heavens, we get them from all over the world. Thank you very much.
That's nice.
From Wiltshire, England. I'll tell you what, there's some people over there that have some either terribly early jobs or they like staying up very late.
Okay, what's Susan saying about the bowl?
I use my singing bowl to cleanse my smaller crystals. After use, you still get for the crystal to do the tone. Yeah, it's difficult when you've got the crystals in there to get a full tone, but if you put a little bit of very thin foam in the bottom of the bowl, it won't damage the bowl and it will still continue to give you a very nice sound in the bottom. So you might want to try that. So did you want to drum something now to your one?
Oh, how about I'll do the sound and you can do the instrument.
Do you want me to do the instrument? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for trouble now. No?
Okay, you don't only got to put up with me, you got to put with Roy. So again, get all of you to just sit back and relax. If you like, you can close your eyes and just take up a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breathe in, just let your body relax. Just listen to the beat of the drum and just breathing into it and breathing out. Just letting go of any tension, any stress, anything that does not serve you. If there's any part of your body that's a bit stressed or tense, just breathe into it, and on the out breath, just letting it go. Then just let the sound and my voice just take you deeper and deeper within yourself, just connecting with your heart, just feeling the beat of the heartbeat, and just cleansing and healing what needs to be for your highest good. Thank you, everyone. That's just sharing my gifts. So that's just channel healing sound and soul love light language. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Susan.
It's amazing when you've got two people doing it, how much difference it is and how much easier it is
Yeah, it's nice to have.
than trying to do it on your own.
Yeah, then I have to play the instrument and sing at the same time. Nice to have this Roy here playing the drum for me.
Only for this occasion.
Only for this special occasion, I'm lucky to have him here. Okay, so now what should we talk about? So if anyone hello Lily, nice to have you on. So if anyone likes just a personal mini healing, I can do that. If not,
I will simply talk about what it is that I do, so that people who might want to tune in next week will have at least some idea of who I am.
So you want to talk about you?
I will talk about me because I like me, so I'll talk about me. I run a business called Moon and Mask, and it is a retail and therapy business. So I tend to traipse around to markets and fairs, and we have incense and singing bowls and backflow and tarot cards and oracle cards. And besides that, I do Swedish massage, hypnotherapy, chakra balancing, aura balancing, and Reiki as well. So anybody's interested in any of these things, I will probably be putting a lot of that information up next week, but just to keep you informed on what I'm doing. So if you're in the general area of Jeps Cross, please, you can either go on Facebook and contact Moon and Mask, and I will get a message that way. Or if you enjoyed the bowls tonight, you can always try a sound healing or a sound bath and meditation at St. Clement's Church Hall on a Thursday night at 7:30 in the evening, and that goes until 8:30 in the evening. A little bit longer depending on how many people are there and how many stick around. And I'm sure that Eliza will let you know what it is that she is doing at the moment, so that you won't miss out on her skills as well.
Okay. Yeah, highly recommend you go to Roy Soul Healing. I've heard. Yeah, he does amazing things with the bowls and everything.
And this is coming from a woman who does weekly sound healings down at Henley and Grange. So if you're down that area, look out for the soul healings that you can get down there.
Yeah, because I run my Henley Grange Community Centre every Friday at 7:30, and I've had the privilege of having Roy come along and play the instrument while I use my voice to heal. So that's been really wonderful combination of both of us.
It's nice when you can get a second person who does it in.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to help out much in the last few months, 6 months. Sorry about that.
Maybe that will happen soon. I might pop over and annoy him this time at his meditation for once.
Okay, that'll throw my meditation right out. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Healing within is not just about what we would term as medicinal healing. This is about us as therapeutic people, helping other people to heal using supplementary services. So we encourage you to go to the doctor if you have a need to, but when it comes to maybe preparation to go into hospital, or maybe time after hospital or a medical surgery, you might consider using Reiki as a healing object, because that will supply energy. And the object is for us to find people who can help you with these alternate therapies. So Eliza, I know, does a lot of energy work in the way of pyramid healings and sound healings and soul voice meditations. And these are all healing within, because we classify them as healing within because they're designed to raise the energy of the person that's listening, so that they can be better at the end of the day than they are at the start of it. And that's what healing within is all about.
So I think you probably will have, which why we'll continue to have guests on every.
Well, we hope to have guests on every week. Yeah.
Guests on every week to come on. So as well, if any one of you've got any things that you like to address or something, you can just put in the comment and or contact Roy, and he can try to find someone that can help with whatever that you need help with.
That's the whole idea of it, yes. You can either suggest something in the comments, you'd like to see a life coach. If you're interested in a life coach, we could try and find one. Or if you were looking for somebody who does energy or light therapies, then we can try and look around for somebody who can explain what these are. In a few weeks, we've got some people coming up who we have one who will be talking about the recovery from sexual abuse. Now, that is a lot of emotional aspects contained in that, and there's a lot of growth to be had from that. But what is the one that's coming on the 12th?
Irene.
Yes,
I think Irene, she looked at, I think, the astrology aspect of it and incorporate it into healing. So I think that's what she does. Yeah, so using astrology as a healing tool. So that's really an interesting topic. I think she's coming on the 12th of June.
Yeah, the 12th. I don't think we'll probably have anybody on next week. We're looking at the possibility of having Ros Boundy on, but we will have to check out with Ros as to whether she's available or But after that, we will be having, it looks like one person at least for the following few weeks. But we really would like to know what it is that you would like to see coming up, so that you're interested in the people that we're going to bring on.
Yeah.
That's very important, that we try to cater to what you're interested in. And if that's Reiki, then I will have a chat with you, or I will get somebody on that will talk about Reiki. But because this is Eliza's last night, we're going to talk about Eliza.
Talked about me too much. Okay. So even though I won't be at the show, doing this show anymore, I'll still be available. You can still contact me for any private healings and all that. So I'll still be running whether face to face, or if you're not in Adelaide, I do distant services as well. So I think Rolf just put up my Facebook page or my website, so you can contact me then. And if I'm lucky, if I'm lucky, I might come on as a guest sometime too.
Oh no, not too often.
See? So he's booting me out for good now.
Yeah, the door is closed now.
Yeah, but yes, you can still always contact me, and I might do once in a while. I'll still might do a bit of Facebook Live and come on and share my gifts somehow.
Excuse me for reaching in, people. I'm trying desperately to put a comment up, and it doesn't want to do what I want it to do at the moment. I'm a bit far away from it.
Yeah, usually Roy's at the other computer doing everything, so now
I've got to try and do it on myself while I'm talking.
Coming on together. So those of you who are new or don't know me, I'll do in my I'm a sound healer, so I do awakening and tuning in spiritually. I think that's what she wants.
Okay, this is good, Jessie. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for that.
We also have chakra healing and cleansing and singing. Well, we can definitely cover that. As you heard tonight, we've got the singing bowls, and I hope to at least at the end of each show do at least one crystal bowl, and it will be a specified healing for a specific part of the body. So we will certainly get into that area.
Yeah, because I think there's especially the crystal singing bowl for all 7 chakras.
Yes. Yeah. Jesse's also suggested crystal or Reiki for everyone, if that's possible. I'm making inquiries at the moment for somebody who might be able to sort of drop on as a crystal expert for people who do energy, or they're trying to do their own healings, so that you'll know the correct crystals to go out and buy from whoever. And honestly, I suggest go around to the markets, to the shops, and pick up the crystals and make sure that you feel comfortable with the crystals. Because honestly, some of the stuff that you will get off the internet and eBay, they look like good deals, but when they turn up, they may not be what you expect. Yeah. So be sure that you feel comfortable with the crystals that you're going to use.
Yeah, and it's very important to actually connect with it, with the crystal. Yeah, so it's actually picking it up, feeling the energy, and connecting with it. What she said, I recently had shoulder surgery and have had a very hard recovery period, physically and mentally so far. Will appreciate some healing.
I will tell you that after the show, I will sort of focus in on that. Is it Vesca? Vesca, yeah. And I'll try and send some Reiki long distance for you. And towards the end of the show, we'll do, if we can, just a body healing.
Just a body healing for around your.
For just a general one, and that will probably help everybody. It's nice if we can do it for everybody.
Okay.
I found
that was half the size of what I expected. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. I bought my first, the first lot online, they look impressive on there, and they learn to photograph them very carefully so they look bigger than they actually are. And this is one of the things that is prevalent in a lot of areas where you buy crystals. They will make them look tremendously large, and then when you get them, they're the size of a pencil or even smaller. So, as I say, go along to the markets, find one that's close to you, and be sure that you handle the crystals. It feels comfortable to you, because sometimes you can pick up 3 or 4 different crystals and they will all feel totally different.
Yeah, because each crystal, they have their own vibration. So it's important to actually go there and see which one resonates with you, which one actually catch your eyes, because it's important to see which one you're actually attracted to. And that's the crystal is actually what you need at this present moment.
Yeah, again, I'll jump in there and say that you might buy a crystal, as Eliza says, and it'll be for that present moment. Now, when you have corrected that, whatever it is, and the crystal has done its bit, you may find that you need another crystal. Something will feel you'll be drawn to or attracted to a specific crystal that is totally new. And in that respect, it's time to move on. You've fixed what you had. It's time to pick another crystal and move into a different area of the body or a different vibration so that you can correct something else that's going on in your life.
That's it, Mum. Crystal.
I'm definitely going to have to go over this at the end in the replay and check these notes so we've got some.
You're welcome, Vesca. She said thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go back over these and check to see what they are and make sure that we can get some people to answer the questions.
I think we've got that set. Okay, what else we got? Beautiful advice. Thanks, Jessie.
So you see, Eliza's not just a pretty face. She does have some good advice for you.
I hope so. That's just like anything else, it's very important to actually go within. Go within and see what actually resonates with you, even with anything else, with any healing, any crystals, even any instrument. Sometimes it might work for someone, but it might not necessarily resonate or work with you. So it's important to actually going within, listening to what is it that you need or what resonates with you at the moment. Do you agree with that, Roy?
And speaking of resonance, we're going to get back onto Eliza again, because I know Eliza does pyramid healings. Now, if anybody knows anything about pyramids, they know that there's a central point where the energy coalesces. And if you've never experienced one of these healings, I suggest that you either make your way to one of the markets or give Eliza a ring and ask for a pyramid healing, because these really are exceptional. As the energy, I've had the chance to have both a bowl singing and pyramid healing at the same time, and I can tell you that when it was going on, it was just too much for my body. I could not keep my body straight or in one piece. It felt like I was turning to jello. The sound of the bowl underneath me, the big, very large Tibetan bowl, and standing inside of that is a rhythm in itself, and it vibrates through the entire body. And that can be a separate healing, or you can have a pyramid healing, which is a little bit more involved. It's got some crystals going for it. Is there anything else that I've forgotten?
Yeah, different crystal. It's very rarely that I actually use both together, because it's too strong, the energy. So even for most of the time, I use the big. Now I'm taking the big Tibetan bowl. It's actually 14 kilos to almost all of the fairs that I go to, but I don't actually bring the pyramid anymore, but it's actually in my healing room at home. So anyone who comes, they actually get to sit in the pyramid. So that is actually healing itself. and I sit in it every day, and it just clears my energy straight away. It actually calms me down straight away, and I can just feel my whole body relaxing and vibrating. So it's just sitting in it. It's just healing it itself. The pyramid and the big Tibetan singing bowl. It just vibrates throughout the body. It just cleanses your energy. It's different from this little bowl, and that the other one you can actually stand in it, so you feel the vibration throughout your whole body. So I do my healing in that as well on the massage bed. So usually I start off with standing in that's for my clients at home, standing in the Tibetan bowl, and then hop onto the bed or vice versa, depending on what they need. So I do.
And if anybody is willing over the next week to put in their sacred sound, give Eliza a message or by phone.
Yep, so I'll give them discount.
Yeah, a 10%
offer,
discount on the healing.
Yep, the healing.
But you have to use the term sacred sound.
Sacred sound, yeah. Just put sacred sound and contact me, and you get percent off. And for those of you who are not in Adelaide, I can do that distantly as well.
So if you're listening in from England at 3 o'clock in the morning and you've got nothing better to do, contact Eliza and tell her that you need a healing at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So I've actually done one at 7 a.m. I think where was she from? Yeah, from South Africa.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, at 7 a.m. in the morning. Look at the time, so we can arrange something. I'm usually up pretty early.
Yes, it's about 7 o'clock in the. We're just going on 8 o'clock in the evening here, so that would be about 3:30 in England or something. So
yeah, I think it was in the morning. I think in what was this?
We will do our best to accommodate.
With all that, so it'd be lovely too. So I can still be contacted with all different things, and next week do come on and support this crazy guy here.
You hear that? Totally crazy, and what you're in for is going to be totally different, believe me. Yeah. Eliza will be looking, and she will be blanching when she watches the show. No, is that what you're doing to my show? Oh no.
So I'm leaving it in good hands, I hope.
Yes, you hope. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but is there somebody that out there that might want either to give a suggestion or get a healing from Eliza before she finishes up tonight? We will do a general one at the finish for healing of the body. But if anybody wants in one at the moment, give Eliza a bash and she can.
Yeah, I can give you some.
Do a quick one.
A quick mini one. Anyone wants a personal mini one, just put in the comment and I can do that.
Looks like everybody's gone to sleep, so we're all right. We're safe now. They've all gone to sleep. Don't forget to share and spread this with...
my 2 kids and I are watching.
Good. It's always happy to have the children on. It's great to have the children.
Yeah, I remember Jessie, you got 2 wonderful kids who really resonate with my healing. So
now they're coming in droves. Your son is swatting, awaiting a diagnosis for
autism,
suffers for ADHD.
Whatever the result is, Jessie, he's just a very special boy. So with all this, a lot of kids nowadays they're just different. They're just higher vibration and all that, and a lot of this, and there's all this autism, ADD. The kids being diagnosed with.
I'm going to leave you there for a minute. I'm going to get my flute.
Okay, it's just that they're just very sensitive on all that to energies and higher vibration. All these things, but getting diagnosed, at least you know what is it that he sure is, Yeah, that's it. So just nurture him just the way he is. Yeah, so it'll be fun. So I'll just do a healing on Jesse now. Oh, you can play the flute while I do that. So Jesse, so I'll get you to sit back and then just close your eyes and I want you to just breathe into your heart. Just take a nice deep breath into your heart, breathing into your heart, just visualizing the emerald green healing light in your heart. And then from your heart, just bring this emerald green healing light all through your body. And then just let this beautiful sound, the flute and my voice, just opening your heart and healing what needs to be for your highest good. Sola Jesse, Quikiri Pura Maharana, Tutiri Kiri Kokatana, Kurola Hala Lulatia, Tarano Nini Quitisa, Tana Yinita. Thank you, Jessie. Healing for you.
That's
You're
all right, Jess. That's
welcome.
what it's about.
Most welcome.
Joe Piper, if you happen to be listening in, if you can give us a little bit more clarity on what it is you would like some sort of healing for. We might be doing one later as a general healing to raise energy. So that might fit in with what you want. But if not, then please let us know what it is that you're attempting to get healing for, and we'll see whether we can fit something in for you.
Okay. So should I do one for general one for Joe Pike? Was it? What was it?
No, we'll see if Joe sends a
message,
she might want something specific.
Okay.
So we'll give her a chance to respond before we throw it to the wind and do a general healing to finish off.
It's just gone dry.
It's all they're talking to me that she gets a dry voice.
We can talk while everything.
Now, around Adelaide, there is a multitude of. Hi there, Joe. Lovely to see you back on. Please, if you're listening in, let us know what the healing was for, and we can try and at least make it in the general area for you. We have no idea, and just wanting a healing, we may be heading in the wrong direction and give you an energy boost when what you really need is a calming. So everything is different instruments and different tones, so it's very important. That's all right, ladies and gentlemen. People are just coming in the front door.
That's just a different bell. Well, that's another sound. That's a definitely.
Obviously, somebody wanted to get our attention, so they rung the bell. So.
That's to wake you up.
But if you're around Adelaide, there's a multitude of psychic markets and fairs that you can go to meet a lot of these people.
Are you going to be at the Body Mind Psychic? Yeah, I think the next big one will be the Body Mind Psychic Expo.
June 22nd and 23rd.
So both of us will be there. Not at the same store, thank goodness. We'll be there at the Body. So that's
the things I've got to put up with.
So that's at the Waveview Showground. So I'll be there, and Rob will be there too.
Calm and clarity to be protection for my son. So it's more for your son than for you. Okay.
Calm and clarity to be a protector for her, not for her, so that she can be calm to protect her son.
Well, I would suggest so that you find some crystals. What would be best? Amethyst, howlite, and lapis. Do you think those three would do it?
I'm just thinking what she'll need.
Well, if it's calming and clarity for the sun, it's male, so I would suggest calm, amethyst, clarity, hematite.
I'm also getting maybe I'm seeing what's it, smoky quartz. That's probably good.
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt either.
Yeah, that'd be a good
cleanser too.
Good cleanser, or even a general one is selenite. Selenite is actually quite good. It's one of the best crystals. You don't actually cleanse it, and actually cleanse the whole chakras. Selenite would be a good one. So we'll just do one nice and calming one for you, Joe. So if you like to just close your eyes and then just breathe into the sound, just like the sound of the singing bowl, just going within, just breathing in and then breathing out, just letting go of any tension, any stress, anything that needs to be released, just letting it go on the out breath. Hallelujah, Kushona Tana, Wakala Lele Tridi, Supro Tana Nana Tana Tana, Turi Hiri, Kashu Tana Tede Tana.
Anybody that's listening in, hopefully you heard the difference between the two healings. There's a different rhythm and a different tone that goes with calming and clarity than there does with general energy healings, which are raising the vibrations. Excuse me. Hopefully that did something for you and your son, Joe. We'd love to know if you listened in and heard what was going on. That would be brilliant. Let us know how that gets on. Yes, done. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, you've stopped talking.
I'm just getting wind down after that. Okay. Okay. So I'd like to thank everyone that's been supporting me for the show. I appreciate all your support, and I know that I can still share it. What did she say? Is there a healing to align the chakras? I feel out of balance and don't know which one is out. Yeah,
there is tones. Each tone is separate. If you're feeling that you've got problems that you're not working on, you're probably looking at the sacral or stomach areas, which would be D or E in the bowls or in the note factor. If you're feeling a little bit depressed or lonely or in that area, then you're looking at the heart chakra. So we're looking at an F note. I would suggest that if you have the opportunity, seek out somebody that does chakra balancing and just have a talk with them, because normally it takes about a quarter of an hour, half an hour just to figure out where the area is that you need to work on, and then find the right notes or the right tones that will fit in with that particular healing. It's difficult to offer much sort of straight out now. We will be doing a general healing, so that'll be an energy type healing, and you can bolster that by trying to concentrate on your body and see yourself absorbing all those notes, because each one vibrates at a different frequency. So all of these can be used to help you realign and settle your chakras. So just listen into a general healing, or find the time to either see myself or Eliza or somebody that does chakra balancing or sound healing, or any type of energy healing, really, and they will assist you in getting some sort of help in that area. Listen in at the end for the general healing.
General one.
I'm having trouble reading.
Now
it. Going for surgery.
This coming Monday to get some answers for cancer scare. Is there anything you two would recommend to prepare?
I would suggest, if you know somebody that does some Reiki, just head straight into that area and get some energy before you go in there, and that will help to settle you down. And it's hard when somebody's going in for something like that, because it's a major part of what you're doing, and cancer is always a scare to the best of us. So I know it's easy to say, don't worry, but honestly, I'm just, are you actually having the surgery? Because if you're having the surgery, get some energy in to start with, and that will settle it in, and you'll handle the anesthesia a lot better. And if you know somebody that does Reiki and can come along after the surgery, that will help you to recover a lot quicker. Now, if it's only day surgery, then you can plan to see somebody afterwards and help to boost your energy up and get that energy moving quickly and get the healing going a lot faster.
Yes.
And Jessie says she's going to miss you. Don't know why.
Yeah, I'm going to miss you too, Jessie, but know that you can still contact me, and I'm still available for private healing. I see Jessie's.
Yeah, she's not going away totally. It's just she's leaving the show for a while.
I'm leaving the show. I'm not disappearing totally. And also for Lily too, it's also taking these few days to actually going within and just breathing and calming your energy and doing something relaxing, and that you enjoy doing some healing. I know that you're a healer yourself too, Lily, and then just calming yourself. And as I'm seeing the rose quartz crystal, so connecting with the rose quartz crystal, Lily, and then
that's good for the heart. So it'll help to calm the energies of the heart.
Yeah, calm the energies of that. That helps. I'm a healer too, as Eliza know. I've been working on myself energetically every day and manifesting for multi-dimensional level 2. Light language activation has been huge over the last week leading up. Absolutely, I'm going in. I've been going in a lot. Yeah, so keep doing that, Lily, and keep doing that. Keep connecting and grounding your energy.
It's very important that it doesn't matter whether you're having operations or anything. It's good to be mindful and ground yourself every day. See that white light coming in and just settling you into the cosmic and the earth energies. If you're grounded, you can handle stress a lot better. You always seem to be on top of things when you can find time. It may take 5 minutes, it might take 15, but it's a very short period in your day where you can work on grounding yourself, and you're better prepared for what comes up later. Rose quartz has been highly big for me right now. Yeah, slightly too big for you most of the time, I would think. Thank you both. So.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be nice to catch up with you soon too, Lily. So take care.
Yes, always take care.
Yeah, take care, and then I'll just go within and connect and grow your energy, and even maybe just visualize things ahead, like everything's, visualize the hospital, everything being calm and nice going in, and all that to reduce the fear or the anxiety. Just Visualize the day going well and you being calm and everything happening for your highest good.
We've got about 4 minutes left, I think.
Got 4 minutes. Oh, time passed
So
really fast.
we'll give Eliza a chance to just run over what it is that she's doing, and you can catch up with Eliza, and then we'll do a general energy healing and see where it goes.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm still running my meditation every Friday, so you're welcome to come for that at Henley Grange Community Center. Some are still available for private, face-to-face and distant healing. I think the next fair will be the Body Mind Psychic Expo on the 22nd and 23rd of June. And also another thing that I'll be running a Hollywood drum beat program. So that I think there's only about 3 places left. That's starting on June the 13th. That's learning to play the djembe drum while addressing different well-being topics. So if you're interested in that, do contact me, or if you want more information about that, I can let you know. I think that's about it.
There you go. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. So now that I'm not doing the show, but I'm still available for everyone. So thank you everyone for all your support. So I think Roy and I will just do a general healing.
General energy healing.
Yeah, general energy healing to just finish off. So if you'll just sit back and just relax.
Yep. Tune in, take in the notes, take in the energy and hopefully that'll help to bring up some of the energy that you need.
Okay.
I'm going to have to put my little drum over here as well. Okay. But I'm not used to playing your drum.
Mahala motana kotore kere kotatati. Santa mahala novola tatane. Kote purula mashokote depo. Satana la tatianata. Kosho tiana la lelo. Tatana no nota.
Thank you, everybody. Hope to catch up with you next
Thanks
week.
everyone. So do tune in again next week and Roy, support Roy. Make sure.
Looking forward to it. Hope to catch you all in. It's been great
Okay.
fun.
So thanks everyone, and hope to still connect with you all in the future. Some or rather to contact me if you see anything privately.
That's if I let her back on the show again.
Okay.